Hey guys, how's it going? Kulprit here, and this is, God, I can't even remember. I think this is part 4 of my Q&A series. Somewhere in there. I did a personal, I did a gaming. I think I did 2 gaming. This will be the little third and last gaming-oriented Q&A. I've probably got about 10 questions, so I'm going to make sure I wrap it up in this one. But I'm trying to keep the videos about 15 minutes so that it's not a huge hit at any one time. I read a question last time as I closed the video. And the question was, what do you look for in a subscriber when you play with them or when they join your session? I thought that was a pretty good question by XXXM. And so I wanted to kind of talk about it, but I didn't want to try to squeeze it into the end of a video. What do I look for in a subscriber? I don't look for anything. Be you. I look, like I've said all along, when I started this channel, my main goal was to make friends. It sounds cheesy. It sounds dopey. It's truth. I played by myself. I had real life friends that played Battlefield 3. They burnt out. They moved away. I played on Xbox a lot more then. I stopped. Obviously, I moved over to PC. I knew nobody. So the goal was to meet people to play with. So I look to just see people that are real. You know, you can't be a dick. You can't be. I don't like when people talk trash. You know, banter back and forth is fine, but keep it respectful. If I see you teabagging, nah. No good. Just to me, it's just silly. I guess it's an age thing, maybe. I don't know. But what do I look for in a sub? I mean, you got to be. I hesitate to say a good player because my definition of good player is very weird. You got to be an effort player. You got to be trying. Don't be on a hill sniping. Don't even do it. Don't even chat me in the chat box if you're a recon up on a hill. I won't even respond. I'll probably switch teams and come after you. It drives me nuts. You know, drop med packs, drop ammo packs. Oh man, you want to know one way to really get noticed by me? Drop ammo packs. Nobody does that. Why? I mean, assault medics are okay about dropping. Nobody drops ammo, guys. You don't get points for the ammo you save at the end of the round. Drop those things. When they join a session, I mean, a lot of YouTubers get all bent out of shape when their subs join a session on the other team, and I don't. I mean, I understand because it raises the enemy's skill level quite a bit. Because typically people watching YouTube videos and subscribing to people are better players than average, usually considerably better. So if I'm in a game and 5 of you guys join on the enemy team, yeah, the enemy team just got a lot better. And not only that, you guys watch my videos, so you know how I play. So yeah, it could be frustrating, but that's how you get better. You know, and I get a kick out of it. You know, I mean, you guys see me playing with Admiral all the time. But he could tell you, we probably play against each other way more than we play together, and it's funny, you know. And I just put that video out. It wasn't a live com. Oh, it was about the hip fire, where I think it was our Chesney got me, he finally knifed me. I get a kick out of that. It keeps the game from being stale, you know. So I don't really care. I mean, I obviously prefer you to try to get in my squad if you can, but I know how the game works. And I know sometimes you can't do that. As far as playing on my team, PTFO. I mean, I think you guys would know that by now. Play with effort. That's it. I don't care about your KD. I don't care about your score. Nah. I mean, there's different ways to play this game that don't show up on the score sheet. Play with effort. Play. You know, just play. Have a good time. That's important. Have fun. If you're not having fun, I'm not gonna have fun playing with you. When you're playing against me on the other team, let's just play hard. You know, play competitive. Play right. You know, that's all. I mean, just don't shoot me with the smoke one shot or use as frags or the dart, and you're pretty good. I don't want to see you riding on any MCOMs. I know it's been fixed, but you get my idea. Just play the game. Play it straight up. I don't care if you kick my ass. I'll respect you more for it if you do it straight up, man to man. So, I mean, what do I look for in a subscriber? That's maturity, kind of a little bit of responsibility, I guess. You know, just a normal person. I don't want somebody that's just a selfish prick, basically. Moving on, by Heinrichs013, how did you start YouTube and do you get paid? Well, I think it's been pretty well talked about how I started. I just was intrigued. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and it was always something that interested me. I wanted to do it. So I built my PC. I was going to build it anyway. It's a PC game. But I definitely built it with YouTube in mind. And I just dove in and learned. I watched some videos on YouTube telling me how to make YouTube videos, and that's how I learned to start, and now it's just been trial and error and experience. That's it. Do I get paid? Theoretically, I do. I have not been paid yet, and when I do, it's not going to be a lot of money. You have to roll a lot of views to get quote unquote paid any amount that's gonna change anything. It won't be a long time till I quote unquote get paid. But technically, yes, I'm a partner with Machinima. I'm getting paid for doing YouTube. Just haven't physically been paid yet, and I assure you, it's not going to be a lot of money. But hey, any money helps. It might help me buy a piece of equipment like the webcam, something like that. You never know. It all helps, and it's why not? So now I'm going to move on to, I have a couple BF3 specific or Battlefield specific questions I was going to do a separate video for. It doesn't seem to really be enough to do a whole separate video, so I'm just going to put them on the end here. I'm going to make it, we're about 5 minutes now. Put it all together, and this will be the last of my Q&As for now. I didn't expect it to go 4 videos long, but I like to talk, I guess. So, P. Velon, gosh, I read all these names, but I never actually try to say them out loud. What is your favorite weapon to use in each class? All right, well, we know assault. It's the M16A3. That's far and away my favorite weapon. I'll tell you what, though, after the patch, the Scar L could compete with that. I really, really like that weapon. We'll see. That's more of a role, but I mean, it's always going to be M16. It's just an all-around great weapon. The engineer class, I would say typically pre-DLC was the M4A1, or right, the full auto version. The ACWR may compete with that now. Definitely a consideration. There were other guns I used, but those were that was my favorite. Support class, that's hard to say. Before the suppression patch, it was like I liked the M27, I liked the G36. After the suppression patch, truthfully, I didn't like any of them. The M60 was my favorite out of those, but even I rarely ran support with an LMG type weapon. Recon, I couldn't tell you. I never played Recon. PDWs, I like the P90. The MP7 was good. I am liking the M5K a little bit, but I have a feeling the more I play with it, the more it'll be exposed. You guys know I like the MTAR and the Engineer, but that's very specific gun. So there's a couple of my favorites. Sure, I'm probably missing some. I'm not sure, though. This question also is by P. Velon. What's your social security number? I think I'm going to leave that one alone. How do you feel about jumping around to avoid getting killed? And is this cheating? I hope not. I do it all the time. Bunny hopping. That comes back from my Counter-Strike days and Battlefield. That's just... I have these tools at my disposal. It works. It's much harder to hit. I don't consider it cheating. To me, it's the same as running and crouching. I don't know. I never really saw it as cheating. Somebody wants to say it's cheese if you're like doing it like crazy. Maybe. I don't see it that way. So go ahead and hop around. I mean, if you're any kind of a shot, you still got to take the guy out. That's what it comes down to. Like I said, I do it all the time. It's instinctual. I don't do it on purpose. I do it just the same as I run zigzag routes, just so nobody can get a beat on me. You also ask, would a shotgun-free BF3 be best? And I say yeah. It's not hate on shotguns at all. I just think shotguns are very hard to balance within FPS games, and we've seen that. USAS, the Saga, right now the Spas. I mean, shotguns are very hard to balance as they are, and then when you throw in automatic varieties in the mix, it's difficult, and DICE has proven not to be the best at it. So I would personally just take them out. I don't think they add enough to warrant the annoyance they bring. You want to leave the 870 in, something like that? Okay, sure. Pump action, limited, hallway clearing type gun. Okay, so if I get mowed down in a hallway by an 870, I'm like, all right, I walk right into that one. But the Sagas, the Dows, the USAS, get them out. I'd take them right out. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Would it ruin immersion like everybody claims? Who cares? The game would be more balanced, in my opinion. The Ramiel666 asks, when and which Battlefield games did you first play, and which one is your favorite? I played Battlefield 2. I played 1942. I played Vietnam. I don't remember exactly what order, to be honest with you. I never played 2142. I never played Bad Company, but I did. I came back into gaming last year, and I got into Bad Company 2 on the Xbox. And I really liked it. That reintroduced me to... I played Battlefield 2, and I was terrible at it. I liked it, but maybe I've been a 1.0 KD kind of guy. Not very good at it. Bad Company 2, I came back. I wasn't very good at that either, but that was because I was more learning how to game again. But I love the teamwork, love the team aspect, the squad aspect, so that got me back into Battlefield. And that's when I left Black Ops to play the Battlefield series, and I knew Battlefield 3 would then be my big game. Obviously, I played Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 is my favorite. Say what you want about it. I do. It's got its flaws. It is not perfect. I rant and rave about it. It's a tremendous game, guys. We have to admit that. It blows the doors off of Modern Warfare 3. Whether you're a COD fanboy or not, look in your heart. You realize it is not even close. It's my favorite. I like it better than Battlefield 2. Do I think it could be improved a lot? Absolutely. Do I think parts of Battlefield 2 should be brought in? Parts of Bad Company 2? Yeah. And that's what's so frustrating me. I don't rage on Battlefield 3 because I dislike it. I rage on it because I don't think it's reaching its potential. And that's the bottom line. And the last question I'm going to get is by Swampert with a 4 and a 3 in there. Do you ever use air vehicles? And if so, what are your favorite setups? Not really. I do and I don't. When I'm in a competitive environment, as far as I'm always playing to win, it's hard for me to say. I don't feel like the best thing I can do is jump in a helicopter. I'm a ground pounder. I'm an infantry guy. That's where I am best. That's where I help the team the most. Can I fly? I can fly helicopters. I did. There's a couple videos back that I learned. I taught myself how to do it. I enjoy it. It's fun to do. I'm severely outmatched up there by another competent pilot. That's what I'm saying. Favorite setups. I don't even know what they are right now. Couldn't even get into it. Planes, no way. Never touched them. Just not good at it. Will there be a point where maybe I get into that? Maybe. I probably would have said no to choppers, and I learned them a couple months ago. I should probably get back into that. We'll see. Now that I have the server too, I can always do it whenever I want. I enjoy it. I enjoy the flying choppers. I'm just, if I hesitate to jump in a chopper because I feel like there's a more confident player to do it. But we all know the chances are the guy that actually ends up taking the chopper is probably, missing a few chromosomes and drives into a mountain. But I just feel like I'm best helping the team on the ground, so I don't fly them. So that's going to wrap up part 4 and the final Q&A session for this time, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed getting a little glimpse into me, what I look like, how I talk. I'm a little goofy. My setup behind me, as you see right here, sorry, this sounds like mirrored, it's a little weird. That is the TV I play the consoles on. Theoretically, I know you console guys are like, he never plays on console. I know, I don't. I'm sorry. There's the ghetto Xbox. I have to have it out of the cubby so that it doesn't overheat. It's ridiculous. Sounds like a chopper taking off every time. I have my bookshelves over there, but even there you can see they're kind of dominated by kids' toys. This is my little man room, I guess you could say. I call it the game room, man town, whatever you want to call it. I've taught my boys to call it that, so the wife will start to understand the back way. But truth is, this will become my 8-month-old son he's in another small room that's a nursery. It's much smaller. Eventually, probably near future, he's going to move in here, and this will be his room. My other son's room is right here. They're about the same sizes. You guys with kids, you got to keep things pretty much the same size, or you're going to hear battles about it. I'm going to then move all this stuff over to the nursery room. Hopefully, the wife will let me, or I'll be in the basement. And that actually brings me another thing to sign off. I will be doing a setup video, probably in the near future, but I'm not going to just do. I probably actually will do just a setup video, doing the PC, my components, my console setup. Oh, over here again, it's all weird. But I want to do like a Kulprit's cribs, and I'm going to basically bring you from the mailbox, walk you through my house, show you my yard, my house. Proud of my house, proud of my yard. I put a lot of work into it. I mean, you guys see me post some mowing the lawn, this, that, the other thing. I just figured that's another way for you guys to get a little view into me. And so I'm going to do like a crib style thing. I'm going to do more specific setup where I talk about my PC components, why I bought, what I did. I'll probably actually do a couple reviews on things. That's coming. And especially now that I have the webcam, that'll be a little easier. I do have my HD camcorder that I'll use for that. So look forward to that now that I have these out of the way. And you guys know what I look like. That was a big hurdle for me. That would be probably the next big project I have coming along. So thanks for watching, guys. I know it's been a whole bunch of videos. I hope you liked them. I hope you appreciated the insight you got. Hope I offered some insight. If you have more questions, like I said, please post them below. I will either textually answer them, or if I feel like it would better fit in a video, I'll just do another video. I have the webcam now. It's really easy to do. You're going to be seeing the webcam more involved, probably like update videos, live comms. So now you're not only going to get my live audio reaction, you're going to get me raging out and going crazy. Are you kidding me? So I don't know. These are just ideas. So I also have a pretty cool project coming up on Friday. I'm going to do an update for. So keep Well, you're probably going to be watching this after Friday, so disregard that. It's already happened. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Take care.